Hi. So I don't know. Okay, so y'all know how I have my issues with HAP. So I'm gonna need somebody to come on here to let me know, one, if you can hear me, and two, if you can see me, because it told me, hi Antonio. It told me that my connection wasn't good, but now it says it's good. Can you hear me, Antonio? Please, I pray my allergy doesn't act up. Let's pray my allergy doesn't act up. Antonio, can you hear me? I mean, it says that my monitor, my I see and hear you on Facebook. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Hi. So today we're going to talk about what I'm going to talk about, and you're going to listen, unless you want to join in on the conversation. Baltimore Fashion Week. So I'm really excited. Although I might not sound like it, I just have a lot going on up here today because we're ready to rock and roll. And so I'm really, excuse me, hold on. So I'm really, really excited for this year. It's going to be virtual. Although we may have, well, not may, but hold on, y'all. I'm choking. Well, that was interesting. Okay. You I can talk. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Little digestion problem there. And I'm not even eating anything. That's so crazy. Hi, Linger Magazine. So I'm so excited that the first process for Baltimore Fashion Week is done. All of designers have been are ready. They're ready. I was on the phone earlier this evening with one of our partners for Baltimore Fashion Week that's going to help. I have some lemonade. Linger, I have some lemonade. And I don't know. I started drinking and then looked over there and thought about something. I started choking. So anyway, so I'm back. And yeah, so Fashion Week is going to be virtual. For those of you that don't know that, it will be virtual. However, for the Baltimore Fashion Week show, um, we will have some front row seats available, but they won't be available for purchase publicly because we don't want to deal with people. Well, I don't want to deal with people who don't want to wear their mask. So to eliminate that, we're only letting individuals on our front row who are responsible. So you can't buy these tickets. You either have to be invited or you have to be invited to purchase. So get ready. This is a new regime coming in. I'm so excited. It's going to be virtual. Hey, Naya. Hey, hi, Kat. It's going to be virtual, and this is the beginning of a good thing. I waited 14 seasons to get here, and we're almost here. So our front row seats will not be public. You can still get our virtual front row seat virtually, where you would watch it from the comfort of your home. You would still receive a gift box that we will mail beginning August 1st. And this evening, I had a conversation about that and what's going in the bag because we have so many events. So I can tell you now, since we're past the designer registration point, and that has been cut off, and we're not allowing any more designers. So Sunday, August the 22nd is the brunch cruise. So we'll be leaving from the inner harbor. And please note, before anybody sends me any messages talking about, oh my God, social distancing, all of our events were scheduled and booked and contracted. Excuse me, were contracted off of the number as it was set during the pandemic for 2020. So when I signed the contracts in 2020, they were set to whatever the 25% capacity was back then. That's what it's set at now. I can't hear myself talking. So can everybody hear me speaking? This is so weird that I can't hear myself. I just want to make sure because I don't want to like, I don't want to yell. I just want to keep a normal tone. So if you can hear me, can you respond? I know Antonio said he could hear me. Then I started choking. And then how did the little girl like her shoes? Um, how can you hear me? So there's silence because I'm waiting to see. Okay, great. She didn't get them yet, but I can show you real quick. So these are the shoes that I did for my goddaughter. So these are the back. I put her initials on the shoe, and then she has like a little heart. Let me tell you how little this heart is. So I did a little, hold on. I did a little heart on the shoe right there. So that'll probably be like my little signature. That all shoes I do will have something like that. So here's the other one. I think they came out really well for my first one. So these are rhinestones and pearls, and I ordered something from Amazon. So when that comes in, hopefully, because I couldn't, the glue was just too much. So hopefully I can use that thing to do tennis, and I'm gonna bling out probably the back of this shoe. I'll try it with this shoe first, just the back part, before I actually do any other shoes. But back to Baltimore Fashion Week. So Baltimore Fashion Week is going to be fabulous. On August the 22nd, there is a kickoff brunch cruise leaving from the Inner Harbor. On Tuesday, we will be at Fashions Unlimited, which is a manufacturing warehouse here in Baltimore in Pigtown. And it's going to be a lunch with, but we're going to be at the location socially distanced. And lunch will be catered. It'll probably more than likely be in a box container. I might call the lunch lady or to do the boxes for us for lunch. And once I speak with her, then we'll have a menu and the tickets will go up so people can start purchasing them. Everything will be held within the 25% capacity. I know some places are at 50, but we're staying at 25%. So that's Tuesday. So Sunday is the kickoff. Tuesday is the Lunch With series, which is going to be at the manufacturing warehouse, which is going to be so cool. Oh, and I still have to do my walkthrough with him. And then on Saturday is the actual runway show. Now, the rest of the days, except for Wednesday, we'll have some type of activity, and it will be virtual, or if it's in person, it will be at the 25% capacity for that venue. And so as soon as that has been confirmed, then we will put that up, and it will go on both sites, the Baltimore Fashion Week site and the Fashion Umbrella site. So, hey, Samuel, how are you? So I'm really excited. The designers are excited this year. The models, late, and I mean late last night, I was able to finally finish and combine the list for the models from the first round, the first two rounds. So those models have been confirmed. I will email them tonight to let them know that they have made it to the designer selection or designer go see portion of the event. Tomorrow, I have another conference call with another round of models. So that's going to be fun. I'm really excited about that. Um, and then after that, I work with them with the models with their onboarding, and then we jump right into the designer segment, which is very, very intense this year. Earlier this evening, I spoke with Alice. I don't know why I want to call her Angie. Hey, Kenya. Hey, Mama. So Kenya just had my goddaughter, Carter. She's beautiful. And these shoes are for Carter. So these shoes are gone. Those are KLM, Carter, KMW, Carter Marie. I don't know what the last name is. Wonderful, Carter Marie Wonderful. That's her name. So the for those just tuning in, what are the dates? Oh, okay, thank you, Samuel. The dates for Baltimore Fashion Week are August 22nd through August 28th. And I booked today the dates for next year. I'm just waiting on approval because it's a lot going on for next year and I need to get it started. So I'm going through my calendar now to tell you the dates. So the dates for 2022, let me write it down so I won't have to do this again, will be August 14th through August 20th, 2022. So as soon as I get the approval back from the powers that be, then we will have the date. And I'll also type the date in the comments. Will be August 14th through August 20th, 2022. So I just added it in the comments for those who are just joining us and wanting to know. Hopefully, I don't know if it travels over to YouTube or not, but if it doesn't, those dates for next year's show are August 14th through August 20th, with the showcasing dates being on Friday and Saturday, August 19th and 20th. And so everything, because it's so intense for next year already, like I haven't even, not I, but we haven't even finished this year's show. And I'm already talking to my production team, a video team, about next year's show because I want to make it bigger. I saw some shows and I want to implement that design and with next year's show. And so we need to have that conversation now because I already know where it's going to be. So we need to have that conversation now before next year. I don't want to wait until June or July or April of next year to get things started. Like I know we're going to need where we're going. I know we're going to need a generator. So I'll be ordering that soon for next year to get that out the way. And the space is much larger. Matter of fact, we're taking up the whole building again for 2 days. And I'm excited about that. They're excited about it as well. What else? Next year we are going to have a kickoff party. We might have it this year, but I just have to find a place to have it that's reasonable. We might have it at the Delta. I have to go out there this week for a walkthrough again because I changed the color of the pipe and drape. So now I need to make sure that that matches the carpet because if we're live, with us being live, the lighting is a little bit different. All the decor and arrangements has to be on point. Like there's no room for errors ever. And especially not going live. So this won't be the only time we'll go live. We'll be going live from here on out. As I stated, we will have front row guests only. And you have to either be invited or the tickets need to be approved through me in order to get a ticket for the front row. Like you just can't buy them and show up. And for those of you who are just joining, as Samuel would say, the reason why I did that is because I did not want people coming or buying a ticket online and then they come and say they have health problems and they aren't required to wear a mask. I just didn't want to deal with that. So if the tickets come from me, I'm very selective of who sits on my front row. And that's how we're going to do it from here moving out. If you are awarded a ticket or you receive an invite and accept, the ticket or the seat for Baltimore Fashion Week. Seats will be safe distance. We will not have any second, third, or fourth row seats. It'll only be front row. So that gives us plenty of real estate to work with as far as social distancing. So you're probably saying, Sharon, well, what does that mean, social distancing with the seats? So if you have a party, and this is where it's going to be in your best interest, if you are awarded a front row seat and you have a group of people coming with you, because we need to make sure that your party is safe distance. So it say you and three of your friends, you find out about these tickets, and I don't know, say you're a guest of designer, and the designer comes to me and says, oh, Sharon, I have 6 family members that want to come and sit front row to watch the show. Okay, well, that's a designer. So I would say, okay, that's fine. And so what we would do is situate those 6 guests so that they sit together, but they're safely social distance. So we work very closely with the Delta to make sure, matter of fact, the Delta would be the one to actually do the seating. They would arrange the seats in a way so that everybody's safe. You must wear your mask at all times. The decision has not been, well, the decision was made that all models would wear masks on the runway, but that's still in play. It might change as it gets closer to the the day of the show. But that also depends on the hairstylist and the makeup artist. If they say, Sharon, the numbers are spiking or whatever for Baltimore County or for the city, I think that everybody should still wear the mask on the runway, then that's fine, then that's what it will be. So kind of sort of the hair and the makeup leads for Baltimore Fashion Week have kind of sort of final say on back of house. Everybody that works in the back of house, and the interns and volunteers, you will be required to wear a mask. The mask must go over your face and cover all of this area. So all of this must be done. Must be covered. The only thing we'll see would be your eyes. As I blink mine with no mascara today. I have a no mascara. Interesting. So yeah, so I've been, that's why I've been so quiet. One, I haven't been live anywhere because between me and my mom handles the gift. She handles because we're not really doing gift cards this year because of the way we're not doing gift bags per se. We're doing gift boxes, and they come with the purchase of a seat. So if you come in, if you're awarded a seat inside the venue, we haven't made the decision. We'll probably still do gift boxes all the way around just to make it cohesive across. And what will be in the box are various number of items, my favorite things, of course. So I haven't started purchasing yet, but I will soon, as soon as I figure out how many front row seats I want to have for the actual runway show. And then I can determine how many gift boxes we need for those that come in person, and for those that are online, we'll have that number automatically because that number is kind of sort of unlimited. You will be able to purchase tickets through Groupon as well. Not front row though, but just the regular general admission seats. Those seats will be probably $20. So if you get them through Groupon, you can get them for 10. I mean, so get them while they last. All tickets will go on sale on all platforms May 1st. So you can go to Groupon and get your ticket that way, or you can get them through the actual website, Baltimore Fashion Week. For those of you who do purchase tickets to see the show online, the password will be sent out. Excuse me. The actual show will filter through. No, hold on. The actual show will go live on the Baltimore Fashion Week website. I will add that page. I have to do another website. Then I will add that page to the Baltimore Fashion Week website, and it will be password protected. The password will go out 5 minutes before the show starts, between 3 to 5 minutes before the show starts. Once the show starts, or that time frame that we give and we'll send out by email is up, that password will be changed to a new password so others can't see the show without a ticket. So if you want to see the show virtually, you're going to have to buy a ticket. Tickets will go on sale May 1st, so you can purchase them then. But the password to the show will have a 3 minute window, maybe, or we might offer a 2 minute window. We're going to send it out via Eventbrite, which will be the platform that you'll purchase your tickets through. And that way, we won't have to worry about emails bouncing back or people saying they didn't get it, because we're going to send everything through Eventbrite. Any updates, notices, all of that will be done through Eventbrite. So if you, when you go into Eventbrite, just make sure you save it or follow it. I think you get instructions on and an email address to save so it won't go into your junk mail folder. I'm not sure. Um, and then pretty much, I think that's it. I will be adding CK Showroom to some of the items to CK Showroom to the website. That probably won't happen until June because I need to make a decision on that. And we will have an event booklet. I was going to try to pull up the image, but I don't know how to do that on HAPS. So I'll probably go live again sometime next week or soon. And we will have an event souvenir booklet that you can purchase a full page ad for $50. Um, Inside front cover and inside back cover, I believe, are 100, and the back cover is 150. The front cover has already been designed and is not available for purchase or sale. All of the funds that are received for Baltimore Fashion Week are tax deductible, and those monies go back to the Fashion Umbrella to help us with our youth development programs that we have. We have one coming up for the youth open mic, and that will be probably early part of June. We wanted to have it in May, but that's not happening because it's too late to get it out now. So it'll probably happen sometime after June 15th or June 17th. Um, and I think that's pretty much all I had to say. Let me see. I talked about the models. I talked about next year's show, and I put that information in the comments. What else do I have to say? The designer registration is done. The form will be up. The form will be up on the website May 1st. Once I get the confirmation from the new location for Baltimore Fashion Week 2022, our 15th season, then what I'll do is upload the designer registration form. So, because we're not, and I don't want people to think that I'm putting up early, like, oh, she's putting up early so she can get a lot of designers. No, that's not happening. If you're good, you're in. If you're not, you can reapply next year. I'm almost where I dreamt this event would be. Almost. We're doing the front row seats only this year, by invite only, or invite to purchase only. If you purchased a ticket for Baltimore Fashion Week last year and you did not request a refund, you automatically get a front row seat. So you will be getting a message from me once I do the new tickets and they're up. You'll get a message from me, informing you that these tickets are coming, and you will get your tickets first, and you will have the option of either coming into the venue to see the show live, or you can have your ticket for home. Either way, you'll still receive a front row gift box. So that's how we're doing that this year. And I think that's all I have for right now. I just have a lot going on up here. What else do I have to say? Oh, we're still not allowing photographers to cover the show. We're only having two photographers to cover the show, and that is and they've already been identified. And we might have a special announcement that will take place during, which will be live. Lord, let me get my look together for that, which will be live during Baltimore Fashion Week. So I'm working, once I get everything finalized with that, then I'll come back and make an announcement. So as of right now, and I'm still plugging away at stuff. Oh, another thing I want to say before I say that, the designers that are showcasing in Baltimore Fashion Week this year and moving forward, because I've already talked to the platform about 2022. I gave them my tentative date so we can start working on that platform early. We are inviting buyers virtually to come sit kind of sort of basically front row to view the designer's collection. So if you're a designer that's showcasing this year, I will be sending you, if you're a designer, you're listening to this, I will be sending you a message in about a week so we can schedule a time to talk and talk about that part of the showcasing process, because there are some steps that you need to take that we need to go over before the end of May. So see, I've been busy. Yay, I've been busy. So my silence means great production. Um, Production moves. Well, production too. So that's pretty much all I had for right now. I really don't have anything else to say at this time, except I am that woman, as you can see on my shirt. Um, and that's pretty much it. Just, I guess, just continue to follow Baltimore Fashion Week on our social media channels, which is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And that's it. So that's all I have. So thank you all for being here for my brief moment of sharing. Let's talk Baltimore Fashion Week. So I'll be back soon, hopefully, and then we can talk some more. And if you have any questions in the meantime, you can email us. I'll put that in the comments. Make sure I spelled it right, because I always spell it wrong. Yep. So I'll put that in the comments, and I just posted it. So send us an email at info@baltimorefashionweek.com. For anyone who's interested in interning or volunteering, please send me a message, and I will direct forward your message to the right space. Now I'll just put it here. So for anyone who interns, or volunteers, you can contact production at fashionumbrella.org. Yeah, that's it. Production at fashionumbrella.org. And they've already started, well, the conversation or dialogue has started about how they're going to do it. Hopefully, the volunteers that was supposed to assist last year before we rescheduled the event to this year, they'll be available, and we can keep them on board for next year as well, since the date and the location has already been selected and pinpointed. Now I'm just waiting on a confirmation, which I could have in my email. I just haven't checked yet. And so that's it. So if you have any questions, my email's down there, and you can find me on social media, Facebook. In the meantime, I'm going to go because I have a lot of work to do. And so thank you all for sharing just a few minutes of your time with me. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.